channel Knowledge Hub, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're going to start with your quantitative aptitude, and that's what we have to discuss here, which has been the 90th classes. In the last classes we had done your 89th classes, and that has been important for you all. And where we had started with arithmetical ability. In arithmetical ability we had done operations on numbers, SCF and LCM of numbers, decimal fractions, simplification, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, arts and indices, percentage. And now we are dealing with 11th topic, that has been the profit and loss. In profit and loss we had done 16th question in the last classes, and before starting with this, with the 17th question of the session and 90th class, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and you can also enjoy the video as well. So here we go ahead. The question, 17th question of the session. The question we have: if the manufacturer gains 10%, the wholesale dealer 15% and the retailer 25%, then find the cost of the production of a table and the retail price of which is your 1,265. That has been the question here. So we go ahead for the same. If the manufacturer gains 10%, the wholesale dealer 15% and the retailer 25%, then find the cost of production of a table the retail price of which is rupees 1,265. So we go ahead for the same, and what we have to find it out. So here we go ahead with the solution to finding it out. Let the cost of production of a table be rupees X. Let the cost of production of the table be rupees X. Then 125% of 115% of 110% of X is equals to 1,265. 125 upon 100 into 115 upon 100 into 110 upon 100 into X is equals to 1,265. Now 253 upon 160x is equals to 1,265. So X is equals to 1,265 into 160 upon 253, which is equals to rupees 800, that we have as an answer, and that what we even do have to talk about it. So we go ahead for the next question, has been the 18th question of the session, and which is of course an important one. The question is: Monica purchased a pressure cooker at 9/10th of its selling price and sold it as 8% more than its SP. Find her gain percent. We go ahead for the same. Monica purchased a pressure cooker at 9 by 10th of the selling price and sold it at 8% more than its SP. Find her gain percent. That we have to talk about it. So we'll find out the solution here. Let the SP be rupees X. Let the SP be rupees X. Then CP equals to rupees 9x upon 10. Receipt equals to 108% of rupees X, which is equals to 27x upon 25. So gain is equals to that has been rupees 27x upon 25 minus 9x upon 10 equals to rupees 108 minus 90x upon 100 equals to rupees 18x upon 100 that we have here. So gain percent we talk about it equals to 18x upon 100 into 10 upon 9x into 100%. 100 been cancelled by 100, x been cancelled by x, 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 2 tens are, you know very well, 20. So 20% will be having as an answer. We go ahead for the next question. That what we have is your 19th question of the sessions here. The question we have as follows here. So the question we have here is that has been an article is sold at a certain price by selling it at 2 by third of that price. One losses 10%, find the gain percent at the original price. We have to talk about it. So we'll go ahead for the same. That has been an article is sold at a certain price by selling it at 2 by third of that price. One losses 10%, find the gain percent at original price. So let's find it out for the solution here, which has been of course been important. So you have to go ahead that an article is sold at a certain price by selling it at 2 by third of that price by losses 10%, find the gain percent at the original price, which is of course been important one, and that you have to answer it out as well. So we'll go ahead for the same. So we go ahead for the solution here. Let original SP be rupees X, then new SP equals to rupees 2 by 3x loss is equals to 10%. Okay, now CP is equals to rupees 100 upon 90 into 2 upon 3x, so that has been equals to 20x upon 27. Now CP is equals to rupees 20x upon 27. SP is equals to rupees x. Gain equals to rupees x minus 28x upon 27, which is further being equals to rupees 7x upon 27. So gain percent equals to 7x upon 27 into 27 upon 20x into 100%. X being cancelled by x here, 27 being cancelled by 27 here, 0 being cancelled by 0, 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10, so 7 5s are, that has been 35% we have as an answer here. Now we go ahead for the next question that what we have to talk about. It has been another important question here, and that is, the question is, a tradesman sold an article at a loss of 20%. If the selling price had been increased by rupees 100, there would have been a gain of 5%. What was the cost price of the article? That has been asked in SSC examination paper, and that has been important one. So we go ahead for the same. Is 20th question of the session. A tradesman sold an article at a loss of 20% if the selling price had been increased by rupees 100, there would have been a gain of 5%. What was the cost price of the article? And that has been important because this has been asked in SSC examination paper. So we'll find out for the solution here, which is being, let the CP be rupees x. Let CP be rupees x. Then 105% of x minus 80% of x equals to 100, or 25% of x is equals to 100, x upon 4 equals to 100, x equals to 400. So CP is equals to rupees 400 here. Okay, now we go ahead for the next question, as being the 21st question of the session, that what we have to discuss here. 21st question of the sessions we have. The question is, a man sells an article at a profit of 25% if he had bought it at 20% less and sold it at rupees 10.50 less, he would have gained 30%. Find the cost of the article here. So a man sells an article at a profit of 25%. If he had bought it at 20% loss and 20% less and sold it for rupees 10.50 less, he would have gained 30%. Find the cost price of the article that we have. So here we go ahead. Let the CP be rupees X. So first SP equals to 125% of X, which is equals to 125 upon 100. X equals to 5x upon 4. Second SP is equals to 80% of X, which is equals to 80 upon 100x, and that is equals to 4x upon 5. Now second SP equals to 130% of 4x upon 5, which is being your equals to 130 upon 100 into 4x upon 5, that is equals to 26x upon 5. So that we have here 5x upon 4 minus 26x upon 25 equals to 10.50, which is equals to 21x upon 100 equals to 10.50 equals to x is equals to 10.50 into 100 upon 21, and that is equals to 50 here, that we have as an answer. Now we go ahead for the next question, and that has been another important one, which has been the 22nd question of the sessions here, and that what we will have to discuss here, which has been important one, of course. So we go ahead with a 22nd question of the session. The question we have here, that the price of the jewel passing through 3 hands rises on the whole by 65% if the first and the second seller earned 20 and 25% profit respectively. Find the percentage profit earned by the third seller. That what you have to answer it out. So let's find it out for the same. 22th question of the sessions here. The price of a jewel passing through 3 hands rises on the whole by 65% if the first and the second seller earned 20% and 25% profit respectively. Find the percentage profit earned by the third seller. So we go ahead for the same. Let the original price of the jeweler be rupees P. Let the original price of the jewel be rupees P, and let the profit earned by the third be X%, then 100 plus X% of 125% of 120% of P is equals to 165% of P. So 100 plus X upon 100 into 125 upon 100 into 120 upon 100 into P equals to 165 upon 100 into P. 100 plus X equals to 165 into 100 into 100 upon 125 into 120 equals to 110. X equals to 10% that we have as an answer. Now we go ahead for the next question that we have is the 23rd question of the session, and that the question we have here. The question we have: a man sold 2 flats for rupees 6,75,958 each. On one he gains 16%, while on the other he loses 16%. How much does he gain or lose in the whole transaction? That what we have to talk about it. So we go ahead for the same. That is being 23rd question here. A man sold 2 flats for rupees 6,75,958 each. So with the same cases here, that has been 6,75,958 each. So on one he gains 16%, while on the other he loses 16%. How much does he gains or loss in the whole transaction? So here for that you have to remember that in such cases there is always a loss, and the selling price is immaterial. So loss percentage equals to common loss and gain percent square upon 10, which is equals to 16 upon 10 square percent equals to 64 upon 25%, and which is equals to 2.56% here. Now we go ahead for the next question, and that has been the last question of the session. That has been the 24th question of the session here. So the question is, a dealer sold 3/4 of his article at the gain of 20% and the remaining at the cost price. Find the gain earned by him in the whole transaction. So here a dealer sold 3/4 of his articles at a gain of 20% and the remaining at cost price. Find the gain earned by him in the whole transaction. We have, so let CP of whole be rupees X. Let CP of whole be rupees X, and CP of 3/4 equals to rupees 3x upon 4. CP of 1/4 equals to rupees x by 4. So total SP is equals to rupees 120% of 3x upon 4 plus x upon 4, which is equals to rupees 9x upon 10 plus x upon 4, and that is equals to rupees 23x upon 20. So gain is equals to rupees 23x upon 20 minus x is equals to rupees 3x upon 20, and gain percent equals to 3x upon 20 into 1 upon x into 100%. So x being cancelled by x, 20 ones are 20, 25s are 100, so 5 3s are 15. We'll get your answer is 15%, that we have as an answer for this question as well. So here we're gonna end up with this, and that what we'll discuss here, and next we'll start discussing about the another important questions that what we have to discuss is from 25th questions of the sessions as well, which is we have to discuss here, and the class we have is your 91 at the class of the sessions here, and which has been important one. So on other than quantitative aptitude, yes, we had done your sociology and software engineering. We had done chemistry for class 12. That has been, we had done unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, and unit 9 with their conversions, logarithms, antilogs, as well as their molar masses. Even though we had done your understanding the human being comprehensively, the human aspiration and its fulfillment, in that we had done unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5 with their 2 marks possible questions. We had done your ER diagram, we are dealing with English vocabulary, we are dealing with the CBNST, and we had done your reasoning. In that we had done verbal reasoning, in that we had done general mental ability and the logic reasoning. In non-verbal reasoning we had done series analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, dot situation, figure formation analysis, and practice question set. In terms of quantitative aptitude, yes, in arithmetical ability we had done your operations on numbers, SCF and LCM of numbers, decimal fraction, simplification, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices, a percentage, and profit or loss we had started. That has been the 11th topic. After completing that, we have to cover up the ratio, quotient, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and system, half time and distance, problems on train, boards and streams, allocations or mixture, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clock, stocks and shares, permutations and combinations, probability to discount, Bangles discount, height and distance, odd man out series. And after talking about that, we have to cover up the data input, that is being the data interpretation. In that we have to cover up the tabulation, bar graphs, pie charts and line graph. Here we're gonna end up with, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and whether you can also enjoy the video as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Thank you.